Chan, un grande saluto a tutti i fan delle bizzarre avventure di Jojo. Ciao!
Hello guys, this is episode 4 of season 4 of Italian Politician of the Week. I am Ipernick, the Great is Silent, and today we're talking about Maria Bernini, Forza Italia's vice coordinator and group leader in the Chamber of Deputies for the same party. Bernini is well known today not only for being one of the most loyal politicians to Berlusconi, but she stands out also for her very liberal ideas on free market that are honestly a breath of fresh air and quite unique in Italy. I am very happy to have her as my first underrated politician of the season. You know, when you look past her features, it becomes clear how interesting of a character she is and how ahead her takes are, especially on civil rights. Before we begin, I have a sponsor. No, that's not true, it's just my store. I just received some samples of my merch and I'm pretty proud, mostly because it's stuff I'd buy if it had existed before. If you want to support me while getting something wacky in return with surprisingly good quality in, the material used, then check out the Motifi links in the description. If you just feel generous, check out my subscribe star to join my VIP club on Discord, where we hang out and choose a special video topic every month. Okay, now let's begin. Bernini was born in 1965 in Bologna. She graduated in law in 1991 and began her academic career in the University of the same city soon after. She eventually specialized in international law and became a professor there. To this day, she does lectures, although they have become a lot less frequent ever since she got elected into the Senate. Her political career began in 2007 when she became an associate to the Fare Futuro Association, founded by Gianfranco Fini, the party secretary of Alleanza Nazionale, the predecessor of Fratelli d'Italia. According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia that everyone can edit, Fare Futuro, meaning make future, is a right-wing think tank which seeks to develop and spread liberal conservative ideas. In 2008, she won a seat in the Chamber of Deputies in Fini's party, which at the time had merged with Forza Italia's in Berlusconi's new coalition, Popolo della Libertà. Bernini always had very economically liberal views, but was a lot more conservative at first. Her change of heart probably came after being exposed to moderates such as Mara Carfagna and for becoming more familiar with Berlusconi. In 2010, she ran for president at her home region, Emilia-Romagna, but lost because she was deemed too right-wing for the left-leaning people living there. If you look at any electoral map from 1946 to this day, actually, you will notice that Bologna and the surrounding area always seem to be at the center of some sort of red zone, where most people vote for the left. I kinda talked about this before in Bonaccini's video. As a consolation prize in 2011, Fini suggested Berlusconi to make Bernini Minister of Justice, after the previous one, Angelino Alfano, had to resign for very heavy corruption charges. Putting a young, promising woman such as Bernini there would have been a very good move, I think, but Berlusconi's government at the time was breaking apart, so I don't blame him for going for a boring and safe pick named Nito Palma. He still put her at the Ministry of European Relations, but Berlusconi had to resign like a few months later, so it's just as if she was never there. Oh well, it looks good on the CV regardless. In 2013, she joined Forza Italia after Popolo della Libertà, the coalition I mentioned before, broke apart after Berlusconi and Fini had a big argument. Bernini was then elected to the Senate. She was member of the first Constitutional Affairs Commission and of the Parliamentary Commission for the General Direction and Supervision of Radio and Television Services. Her presence in the latter Parliamentary Commission really shows that Berlusconi trusted her, since Berlusconi still owns controls a good portion of Italy's private TV network, and he wanted to make sure the commission didn't do anything nasty that would harm him economically. It will be during this legislature that she will start making a better name for herself by working on her image, both figuratively and literally. Let's have a look at her political stances on things. In 2016, she supported the Sirena Decree, which recognized the same-sex unions, which later passed. She was one of the few people who supported the law proposal in her coalition, and went as far as to talk about how she wanted to change Article 29 of the Constitution to remove the word wedding from it. In 2017, she took a stand in favor of the businesses operating in food production against the animal rights activists who constantly protested against the supposedly inhumane treatment of animals. I mean, it doesn't sound very good when I say it like this, but it's actually a good thing that she's doing something concrete to support small businesses. In 2019, she presented a law proposal which provided free scholarship for particularly deserving students younger than 35 to carry out research and innovation. I think that one got passed, but I'm not sure. To this day, she is a big advocate of freedom of expression. Very recently, she claimed to be in favor of the Zan law proposal, which unfortunately didn't get passed as we speak, but might in the coming years. Thank you, Pillan. When it comes to fiscal policy, she has proposed several laws over the years to reform the pension system and to make the bureaucracy less thick. Due to her very progressive and liberal position in both special and economic fields, when she was elected in the Senate once again in 2018, Lega and the Five Star Movement wanted her to be the new president of the Senate. However, she declined her candidacy in favor of another woman from Forza Italia named Maria Casellati, who is also someone I'd keep an eye on to. I personally think she might have a shot to be the first president of the Republic of Italy to be a woman. Today, Bernini remains very active in both the Senate and on the field. She comes back to Bologna often, and there's a high chance I might meet her one day. I know that there is a Forza Italia location kinda close to where I live, so I could swoop in and say hi, although I'm afraid they might kidnap me and force me to join their Silvio cult. Speaking of which, let's have a Berlusconi theme song as the background tune for the rest of the video. To be honest, I like Bernini's ideas and I hope she keeps doing what she's doing. Hell, I might even give her a vote if she runs for president again, although I don't think she will. Judging also by her Instagram stories and posts, she's quite the eccentric personality who tries very hard to appeal to young people. What do you guys think about Bernini? Do you like her? Do you agree with her ideas? Let me know in the comments below. I will see you next week with a spooky episode.